Welcome to Sports Life Talk.
Hey,
Cause this is Sports Life Talk.
hey,
You rock it with Sports Life Talk.
Life Talk.
Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown our podcast, that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Ms.Manhattan. Gemini Jones holds the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, the mouth of the South. From the cover athlete to the yeet of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets, from copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. From gossip and tea, let Kimberly pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin.
Let's go, let's go.
Let's go. Let's
Let's
go. Let's
let's
go.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Hi y'all. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm doing
Welcome
good.
to another episode of Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. Okay. It is Wednesday, December 13th. Y'all believe we only got 2 more Wednesdays in this joint?
2 more Wednesdays in 2023.
Goodness.
I know you the reason why the year went so fast though, because you've been having fun all year. You ain't sat down not a day. And that's not a year to spend through. Yeah.
I have. That's a lie, and the truth ain't in you. I have.
You changed zip codes. You went over the 7 seas. You've been around the world like yeah, and I can't find nobody.
You know what? I honestly, I have to say, I went on 4 big trips this year.
4?
3 little trips.
You've been busy. And that's why all the production budget done been sending her around the world.
Well, it was for I was being a brand ambassador when I was.
Well, I ain't gonna let you lie to the people like that. How many times do you wear some Sports Like Talk related on your trips?
Huh?
How many times was I wearing anything on my trip? No, I was
Oh,
just hey! Y'all didn't see them pictures, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. That's on my OnlyFans, y'all.
Oh, hey, that's how she been going around the world right there. The OnlyFans.
OnlyFans and Feet Finder. I'm just playing.
Hey, Gemini, they looking for you. What? I wonder what I only paid. They trying. I wonder if I can get the link off of IG.
Hey, I'm subscribing. I'm back. All right. Anyway, y'all, I'm just playing. This is episode 206, and you see we are still down one of our podcast members this evening, but she has good reason. Her daughter is celebrating her sweet 16th birthday today, so we did approve her PTO. Now, y'all talking about me. I don't know if she have any PTO left either for 2023.
She got more than you do.
She got more than you, but she borrowed from 2024 as well. She borrowed from next year.
You borrowed for 25. I mean, at least she's still at 24.
Oh boy. All right then, y'all. I'm just saying. But B Jones, how are you feeling this evening?
Man, I'm doing good. Y'all know how it is. Yeet! We in the building. Hey, you know what? I'm not really that great with math because I'm from the wonderful, plush, lush green state of Louisiana. But 206, and there's 52 weeks in a year. We pretty consistent. So, you know, I think we missed a couple of days here and there when it rained. You know what I'm saying? You know, we missed a couple. But I mean, that's 206 is about 4 years worth of shows, and that's not including the lost archives that we got, y'all. Yeah, somewhere out there floating in the webosphere, it's probably about 50 or 60 episodes we recorded somewhere.
Yeah, we rocking real hard. I'm so proud of us.
And I think I may have found those episodes.
Oh, from a bug?
You hear I said think, so don't get your hopes up. I just said I think I found them.
the plot thickens.
It
I found like 20 of them, and for some odd reason, I found them on my laptop in the music gallery or the podcast name, but it wouldn't let none of the shows would load. None of the shows would load. So I got them. I don't know. Maybe I could take them to a dealership or whatever, or to the Apple people, and they can probably figure out how to recover those files. But they own it. I can see the titles of them.
Okay. All right. KT, I see you with your matchy on tonight. You know, I don't understand how it take me 6 months to get SLT gear, but y'all come out popping. You know, B. Jones, you asked us to send in pictures yesterday or the day before, and I looked at the pictures. I said, B. Jones got on a different shirt and sweatshirt in every single one of these pictures, yet I'm still holding on to the same 2 sweatshirts that I have. And I just don't understand how, as the brand ambassador who is traveling all over the world to promote our show, why I don't have more gear.
You be out of town when the gear be distributed. Every time we take orders, you be in Colombia dealing with Noriega.
Nobody got to move their bricks. Okay?
I think Pam a mule. She just ain't.
No, B. Jones, I love how she tried to call us out when all you gotta do is say, "Hey, I need some gear."
Yep, that's true. That's true.
I say that all the time. Let's go back. Let's run that back. I say that all the time.
When the last time you said it?
Yeah, for real.
What?
No.
Well, here, America, I need some gear.
See, that's Pam Tell right there. When Pam take that hand and do that there.
Yeah, I'm telling a bold-faced lie.
That's her tail. That's how y'all know. We 5 years.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we've been in this thing 5 years, man. We know your tails. You say, oh.
Whatever. So yeah, I'm Gemini Jones. I'm here today. KD's not, so I got one up on her, so I can talk trash to her.
2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row, by the way, too.
I hope they're somewhere eating good though. I love birthday dinner.
Oh, you know they bougie. They eating somewhere good.
Y'all gonna sing happy birthday to her?
Nah, she ain't here.
Oh, she ain't in the comments. Okay.
No, yeah, that means she out somewhere. She ain't in the comments. So
Probably somewhere with her arm in the air. You know how she do.
And kicking over glasses.
y'all, every time I get a visual of that,
You can see it happening. You can see it happening.
It's like the little leg thing is what's getting me.
I cannot.
Better come to work or you gonna get cracked on around here. That's all it is.
Geez. Okay. All right. So this is episode 206, like I said, and so this week we are honoring Sabrina Ionescu. Did I say it right?
It's an SQ, but you were close.
Okay, yeah. So KD did read for that. So let's take it away.
Sabrina Ionescu, a basketball virtuoso, dances on the court with finesse and unparalleled skill. Hailing from the University of Oregon to the WNBA's New York Liberty, she's a maestro of the hardwood, blending vision, precision, and a killer instinct. The court is her canvas, and every game a masterpiece. Ionescu's game is a symphony of assists, three-pointers, and clutch plays, a testament to her status as a rising star in the basketball cosmos. Get ready to witness the Ionescu magic, where hoops meet harmony.
That music was rolling.
Hey, yeah, that was rolling. We kind of upgraded on the music. I like that.
Yay.
I was over here.
Sponsors for us when I was traveling, so we upgraded a little bit. All right, B. Jones, do you have?
You know, we changed the format of the read, so we don't give you as many facts anymore. We're supposed to give you facts and nuggets throughout the show, but I learned an interesting fact while studying Sabrina Ionescu. Most people don't know this, but she is the triple-double queen. I think that's why we titled the show Maagiic or something like that. Ain't that right, KT? Because she is the triple-double queen. She's already came into the WNBA busting heads and getting triple-doubles. But what I found fascinating is that she actually holds the NCAA record for both men and women. So my question for a Sports Life Talk t-shirt, be the first one to answer. Give me the name of the BYU player, the men's player, that Sabrina Ionescu surpassed to hit that legendary mark. Be the first one. and you're gonna get a t-shirt. and you can we'll get one for Gemini as well. We're gonna double down today. We're gonna get you a t-shirt, and we're gonna give Jimmy a t-shirt as well.
All right, awesome. Yes, because I don't need t-shirts. Can I get a sweatshirt? Can I get a crop hoodie with some like a little rhinestone something on it?
That's why you can't get nothing. You trying to do all this extra stuff. Just get a hoodie that says Sports Life Talk. You probably want a Christmas one with like lights on it too, don't you?
Oh, that's cute. Okay, y'all. So it is time for the Playmaker segment. So what y'all been up to? Who y'all been talking to? Where y'all been?
Man, yesterday we went out to a high school, Rock Hill. When I tell you their gym was like a college, it's better than some JUCOs. That's how awesome it is. They're rocking a North Carolina blue and black, and it was awesome. We got a chance to rock with two You Got Next alumni, Coach Keena Mays. She's a head coach at Rock Hill, and just so happened they were playing against Allen, so we got a chance to see Coach Stephanie Shaw as well. So I'm gonna give a shout out to them. Number 10 from Rock Hill, and number 23.
Sophia Reed, and I don't know. I can't remember that. Aaron something was the from Allen.
Number 23. We need both of y'all on the show because y'all got next.
Hey, all right. Well, that was amazing. I'm glad y'all invited me out.
Oh, that was shade.
Here we go. Okay, so we invited y'all out to a tournament that was like right down the street from your house. And you said you were coming. You didn't make it.
Huh?
So I had my granddaughter that day.
Man, everybody. There was so many people there. We had like 500 babysitters.
Sure did.
I don't leave her with just everybody.
No, we weren't just going to leave her with anybody. We know a whole bunch of people there, coaches and players.
Plus, you could have held the baby anyway. You wouldn't have been doing nothing but a couple of interviews, and baby probably would have soaked up some game from you. Would have got her brilliant personality from you, watching her granny out there work.
She already gets her personality.
Watching her Meemaw out there work.
Meemaw? Oh.
Gigi, my bad, Gigi.
Gigi, okay. Anyway, so it is time for the local business. And so Friday night, I had the pleasure of going to R&B bingo at this place called Brew City Cocktails. So the place was nice. The bingo left a lot to be desired because I paid $30 for a ticket and I do not want a Five Below prize. I'm just saying y'all need to upgrade on the prizes. Y'all want me to come out and do some bingo. Okay.
Did you win?
Didn't win anything. Well, number one, because it was R&B bingo, and it's like they kept playing the whole song. So I'm like, you kind of only need to play like a snippet of the song so we can get the bingo moving. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're playing a full 3 to 4 minute song each time, it just kind of after a while, after about 20 minutes, I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. But I just want to talk about the food right quick. So they have $5 lobster tails, grilled or fried. And the lobster tail was amazing. So the happy hours from 4 to 8. I don't know if that's what days that is, but I know on Friday it was from 4 to 8. So they have like margaritas and Crown and Down and all that kind of stuff that was on happy hour. And then they have these lobster tails. Y'all, I could have ate like 4 lobster tails. They were really, really good.
$20 worth of lobster tail.
Yeah. And then I had the catfish meal with macaroni and cheese and yams, I believe is what I had. It was really, really good. The food was good. And so my whole was like $40.
I might join y'all next time y'all do this. We need to do that as a team.
Yeah, it was cool.
Worth of lobster tails and some catfish yams. I mean, it sounded delicious. Yeah, and then you had to play some bingo?
Yes. It was fun. I just feel like if they had not played like the whole song, people kind of wouldn't have lost interest.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. So they play a full 3-4 minute song. You on to something else. You paying yeah, you in the midst of conversations. I got you. Ain't nobody gonna be locked in.
I mean, the concept was good because they had songs and artists on the bingo card. So it was really cool. It was just y'all kept playing the whole song, and so by the time,
that makes sense.
You know, or whatever. But the food was good. The concept was really good. So check it out. Brew City Cocktails. It is in I want to say Carrollton. It was off of like Trinity Mills and something or the other. So
sound dope.
Dope spot. Yeah. So that's my local business for this week. Do we have a local athlete, B. Jones?
Yes, we do. My local athlete is a young gentleman by the name of Luke Ulrich. And we got a couple of athletes this week because I got to give a shout out to Luke. His team actually lost 2 weeks ago, and he was supposed to be the player of the week 2 weeks ago, but we missed some odd reason. I think we all had some stuff to do. Some stuff kind of happened, and I wasn't able to acknowledge him then. But guess what the kid did the next week? The week after he was a Sports Life Talk Playmaker, he came back out in a state semifinal game, went for 650 total yards, 5 touchdowns, and he lost 48-59 to another team. I guess the defense didn't give him any backup. But check this out, y'all: 29 for 44. 425 passing yards, 3 touchdowns in the air, and then he ran the ball for 225 yards and rushed for 2 touchdowns. The kid was all over the place, all world, and he goes to Colleyville Heritage. So Luke Ulrich, a man against boys out there. That's why he was the all-world Davy O'Brien Heisman in high school. He sounded like Kevin. He sounded like a Johnny Manziel kind of kid, don't he?
It sounds better than Johnny. What you talking about?
He got this one play. He got this one play where he hurdled the dude. It was straight out of a movie. It was straight out of a movie. So Luke Ulrich, you are the Sports Life Talk Player of the Week.
Good grief.
This video game numbers. Oh, I forgot. Oh, and then lastly, shout out to South Oak Cliff, Duncanville, and DeSoto. They will be playing this Saturday for the state championship. And I think South Oak Cliff, this is like fourth time in a row, KT? They going for third time in a row. And I think Duncanville's going for a repeat, but they've been there like the last.
Yeah, it's a 3-peat, 2-peat, and 2-peat.
Wow. So this is a huge weekend for the city, and I'm rooting all those youngsters out there good luck, and we rooting for them.
All right. So it is time for the kickoff question. And if you joined us last week, you know that we did our Christmas movie draft. So this week we are going to do our Christmas song draft. And so B. Jones, would you like to explain?
Nope. Oh, I'm about to say I got the first pick, so don't play. But go ahead, B.
Well, I'm actually go first, so y'all know the rules.
I got the first pick. I called it last week.
Okay, all right, KT, you go first. But y'all
I was gonna say, B. Jones, do you want to explain what we're about to do?
Okay, my apologies. So it's real simple. Everybody get to go around. They get to draft a song. The rules is basically if Kevin picks a team. Picks a song. That song is blacked out. I got to pick the next song, and we're gonna build the team. And at the end of this, I may do something. I'm gonna create us like a social media page or a social media picture that's gonna have our song. We're gonna let the fans vote and see who was able to draft the best song for this crew. Okay.
All right. So KT, you get to go first.
With the first pick in the 2023 Sports Life Talk Christmas draft, the head coach selects "This Christmas" by Donny Hathaway. Y'all knew I was going with that.
I knew that's what he was gonna do.
All right, B. Jones, or you want me to go?
You can go ahead and go, Gemini.
Okay, here's my song.
That was gonna be B's. I know you had that on your list, didn't you, B?
I know, God, no, they killing me. Oh, they killing me.
Oh, stop that, Lord. Please stay with us, y'all.
All right. Let me get my composure. Let me get myself together here.
That one right there. Okay, let's go.
You know what? I'm about to go with an iconic legend. I'm gonna go with Mariah Carey's the anthem for everybody. Yeah, I gotta go with that Mariah Carey joint. It's probably the greatest selling Christmas song of all time. It deserved to be a top 3 pick, so I'm gonna roll with that one.
All right, KT,
y'all gonna lose this draft then, because I'm going with the In My Mind.
What's the rest of the song?
By the Temptations.
By the Temptations. Okay. All right.
I'm smoking out already.
Whatever. No, you're not. I'm gonna go with the sexy soul treat. Santa baby, please hurry down the chimney tonight by Eartha Kitt. Okay.
All right, I'm about to go with a little bit more modern for my second pick. I am going with TLC.
Yes.
Oh, that TLC Christmas song is hot. I enjoy that one.
Merry Christmas
and a happy New Year. Yeah, that's that joint right there. That's the one I'm going with.
All right. KT?
All right, in third round, I'm going I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus by the Jackson 5.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. All right. Okay. This thing started to heat up a little bit because that was on my list as well. All right. Come on. Let's go.
I'm going to go with, don't act like y'all don't remember this song. The Destiny's Child. Doesn't it feel like Christmas? Doesn't it feel like Christmas?
Hold on. Wait a minute. I think that, wait a minute. Did Destiny's Child have more than one Christmas song?
They had a Christmas album.
Okay, all right, because I got another song off that album, and that is on the 8 Days of Christmas. Y'all remember that? Hey, he gave me a keys to the sea. Okay, that song was jamming. All right, so Destiny's Child is mine for the number 3. Let's go.
KT?
So the fourth round, I'm gonna go one for all the side chicks out there.
What?
The side chicks.
What is that one?
What Do the Lonely Do at Christmas by the Emotions?
Lonely do.
You don't remember that one, Jim? Man, you better go play that. That's a hit. All right, I'm done. The Emotions, go listen to it.
Oh, you muted, Gemini.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to find it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. I got to go. I don't know if this was really a song. I don't know if he really put this song out, but it was iconic when he did it. When DMX performed Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in the studio, and he had the beat going and all that.
I'm about to dig that one. I dig that one up.
Yeah, I do remember that.
You got to find the video. You got to find the video for it and watch it. Like,
hey, I know we sticking with R&B. I know we are soul show, but I fell in love with a song back when I was, I guess it was like right towards the end of my high school years. It was by this group called NSYNC, and they sung that, "Oh, what a wonderful feeling, and the floor to the ceiling. It's that time of year. Christmas time is here, and all the lessons from above." All right, that's all.
okay.
All right, round 5, KT, who you got?
I feel bad for the way I did y'all this draft. So this one, man, I'm going to go with the legend, Stevie Wonder, Someday at Christmas. Y'all know that one?
Somebody said Coach is burying him. Somebody said you killing us, KT.
Hey, man, I am, man. It ain't no fight. I feel bad.
I'm gonna win though, because I'm holding the bullet. I'm holding the shotgun shell. Come on, Gemini. Let's go.
My last song is one of my favorite movies. I can watch it a million gazillion times. It is Joy to the World from The Preacher's Wife.
Oh, that's a good one.
That choir singing joy to the world.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I'm gonna have to go watch that tonight because the end of that movie makes me cry all the time. Whitney, her voice was just amazing. So,
well, for my last pick and for the final pick of this draft, we might have to let Ms.Manhattan pull her 5 songs. I'm gonna go with a song that nobody ever heard before. This song is going to make its debut for the first time right now on our platform, and y'all buckle up because I want to know what y'all think about this joint after it's all said and done.
Whoa.
every show, every story, every session, every coach, every athlete with a message. You poured into us and gave so many lessons. Yes, you a blessing. Thank you for never giving up. Memories you've been giving us. We gon' celebrate and live it up. Sports Life Talk, wishing you a Merry Christmas. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. When we showed up, didn't know much, gave us a crash course. You introduced us to people and grew our platform. Invited us around the world, gave us a passport. Never wanted much, but gave us more than we could ask for. We hope you love this song, cause truly you a gift to us. With words of encouragement, always there to lift us up. And so we promise that we'll keep bringing the energy. Together making history and changing up the industry. Telling people that we rock with you is more than just a flex. You always treated us like fam with love and much respect. And everything you've done for us, though that we'll not forget. So we gon' say it one more time. You got next. Thank you for never giving up. Memories you've been giving us. We gon' celebrate and live it up. Sports Life Talk, wishing you a Merry Christmas. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. Yeah. Hey yo, SLT Nation, it's your boy Kel Damo. This is a message for y'all. This song is for y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for showing me love from the beginning. B. Jones, KT, our family for life. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from your boy.
Hey, yo, Kel Damo, you a fool for this one. That's hot, my guy. Yo, Sports Life Talk Nation, we appreciate y'all. We want to wish y'all all a Merry Christmas from the head coach KT, Ms.Manhattan, Gemini Jones, and the mouth of the South, B. Jones. Yeet! We love y'all. We appreciate all the support. Again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you for never giving up. Every guest, every show, every story, every session. We gon' celebrate and live it up. Every coach, every athlete with a message. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas,
I win.
Well, I feel like I'm about to cry. Like, what?
That was dope.
That was extra dope. That was dope.
That was dope. You didn't win,
I
but
didn't
Kel
win.
Damo killed that.
Kel Damo killed that
Kel Damo
joint.
killed that.
I'm just saying, like, when we go out on tour, like,
Nah, that's all Kel Damo, man.
Man, next time, Kel, holler at your boy, man. I can have some vocals for you. You can make me sound good. Man, go on, put your boy out.
Hey, Kel Damo killed that joint, man. I just gave him a couple of like words and some concepts, and that boy came back and blazed that joint, man. We've been jamming it over here for a whole week. I've been wanting to tell y'all so bad, but I was like, I'm debuting it Wednesday night.
we need to drop that. Like,
Oh, yeah, that clip, you send me that clip tonight. It's gonna be cool.
We got to get Kel Damo loaded up on his Spotify and all that stuff. So we're gonna release the actual version out for everybody on Friday. Hopefully we'll have it out by Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
But we might be able to slide a couple of those and some people DM if they really want to see it. If you rock with us and y'all want to see it again, or y'all can just watch the show again and rewind it to that part. But shout out,
Yeah, I want that video because I want to put that and just show everybody love, man. That's awesome, man.
how long can? Well, never mind. That was dope. I was gonna ask how long can a TikTok be?
Oh, I think you could do a TikTok.
Yeah, that whole song could be on there.
Yeah, the whole song can be on TikTok, Twitter, and I think Facebook Shorts it only gets 60 seconds, and IG Stories it only gets.
That whole video we can just post it on our page.
We're gonna post it on our page, but I gotta get Kel Damo a link so people that want to ride to this and they call and listen to the audio version, they can go and click it off on his Apple Music and his Spotify.
I think we need to do an official video shoot. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all that was a pretty emotional process for me to put that video together. Like going through 4 years worth of stuff, and honestly, we had so much content. I couldn't get it all in 4 minutes. And but it's just been crazy what we've been through over the last 4 years. And that was just the last 4 years. Think about it. We got stuff that was out before that. But
true.
I digress. We've been doing this a long time, so it was an emotional time for me. So I'm glad y'all love that.
Yeah, you killed that, man. And Kels, man, I'm gonna
Thank you.
You'll hear his name again at the end of the show. So
yeah. All right, y'all. So, B. Jones, do you have anything for the Manhattan Project, or
you know what? We'll go ahead and do the Manhattan Project. We'll do this one for the Manhattan Project. I was gonna say this for the pick six, but since we know it's all about sports and gossip, let's go ahead and talk about WWE Draymond.
Fields just picked up his third foul. And now Green runs over Nurkic, and he'll be called for the foul, and they're going to take a look at this. Oh, man.
Well, that's going to be a flagrant.
Yep,
and now they're going to just try to decide if they think it was excessive.
That's it. Draymond Green is out.
there is something really wrong with that man. That man needs management, because that man was not even, the other dude was not even that close to him to warrant anything that made him rich, like the old people say, reach down and pop him in his face like that. He wasn't holding him. He wasn't, I mean, yes, he was guarding him because that's what you're supposed to do. But there was nothing that, whatever the guy's name, I don't know how to say it.
Nurkic.
Whatever, was doing to absolutely warrant. And then, you know, the extra flop at the end, like it was an accident. It clearly, you literally turned around and swung in two pieces, dude, for no reason.
Yeah, I think I learned a lot from this week with Draymond Green, and I think it comes down to the fact that Draymond don't want to play basketball no more.
That's my thoughts exactly. I say, does he even want to play basketball anymore?
Done. Draymond is trying to set up a WWE career, entertainment career. There's no, you know, one of my cousins said he trying to make the NBA tough again. That's not what they meant when they said the NBA tough again. We talking about the fouls that's getting called and allowing them to travel and not being able to hand check and stuff like that, and creating a more physical game. That what Draymond did has no part in this game. There was no part of that an accident. I think Draymond is either going through something, I don't want to call it a midlife crisis, but there's clearly something that's going on in his personal life, that he has some anger management issues and he lashing out, or he just don't want to be in the NBA no more. He just don't want to play basketball no more, because you know that you about to get suspended for 10 to 20 games for doing this, and yet you still let the emotions supersede your common sense. And like she said, turn around and retch
around and pop that
around, and he wrapped him. I mean, he wrapped him square on the earlobe too.
He popped like he hit him. I'm just like, what?
He was trying to draw a foul. I'm like,
and y'all know I love to play devil's advocate.
I was waiting for you to try. Because I was going to cuss you out this episode. I think you got cussed out.
I love to defend and justify some of the craziest things, because I know basketball is an emotional sport, but there was nothing emotional about that situation. They wasn't losing. They wasn't down by 30 and the dude was talking to him. They wasn't battling and going tit for tat the whole game. This man just snapped. Right there on the court, he just snapped and turned around and wrapped this man. So I got no defense for Draymond. It's time for you to go night-night. We'll see you later. I dropped him off my fantasy team. He's going to be out for 20 games. Anybody who want him, they can have him. The dude is trash. So,
yeah.
You summed up everything, B, because that was my thoughts exactly. He doesn't want to play basketball anymore. Steph Curry, he couldn't even defend him anymore. Did you see Steph Curry's face after that happened? He was like, it's just too much.
But you know, Stephen A. he went after Steph Curry today for it. He says Steph Curry got leadership issues. Like, Draymond a grown-ass man, Stephen A.
Does Stephen A. Smith not realize that it's three leaders on that team? Steph may be the best player, but he's not the leader. The heartbeat is Draymond Green.
Well, the emotional heartbeat.
That's what I'm saying. That team goes as Draymond goes.
Yeah, he took it too far.
Stephen A. was wrong on this one, because I mean, what can he do? Do he want Steph to get 2 piece next? I mean, that's coming next.
Yeah, we know he's not above. We know he's not above knocking his own team.
I mean, come on, man.
Hey, Kevin, no, but I was trying to think back the last time we had some kind of theatrics, and would you compare this to like a Latrell Sprewell? What Latrell was doing?
That's a name I ain't heard in a minute.
I'm just trying to think of somebody who we can
Latrell never went after his teammates though. I thought that was just PJ Carlesimo that got that work that day.
But that was his coach, though. It was at practice. Oh, what about Meta World Peace? Meta World Peace was fighting the fans.
And that he just
fighting players too at that time, because Indiana had that kind of that's what made the whole Malice at the Palace unique, was that Indiana came and they had been beating up on folks for a long time.
Him, Steven Jackson, Jermaine O'Neal. B. Jones, that team, if that didn't happen, they were going to raise hell. Yeah.
Yep. They had a shooter in Reggie Miller. And I'm gonna say one other thing. The reason the NBA is soft like it is right now is because of the Malice at the Palace. The NBA want to stay as far away from any type of physical altercations with fans and players out there brawling. That was the worst situation the NBA could have ever endured, and they wanted that to go away. That's why they reduced the amount of physicality allowed in the game. But that's all I got for the Manhattan Project, y'all.
All right. Well, it is time for the Uncut Gem. So I have a story for you guys. And I want you to tell me how I should have handled it. Okay? All right. So Sunday night, I went out with some friends to watch the game. Okay. Went to a eatery. Okay. And so there's a bunch of TVs around. I'm sitting there. I've had my wings and my drink. So my table's facing this way, but the TV's this way. So I'm looking at the TV right here. So I feel a dude on the side of me, whatever. I could feel him, just kind of all in my space a little bit. I stay focused on the TV, right? This man slides up next to me. You know what he says to me? You know what he asked me? He said, since neither one of y'all gonna say anything.
He said,
why didn't you go for it? I mean,
line, what's your name? What's your sign? As soon as he buy that wine, he just creeped up from behind and asked you what your interests are.
That's not
who you be with.
That's not what he asked me. This man asked me what was I cooking for Christmas dinner.
Well, that's unique. That's different.
It was a little different. It's still kind of lame, though, because it's 2023. You just can't assume a woman is cooking like that.
So I said nothing. And he said his next line, which pissed me off even more. Oh, I guess you can't cook.
Wow, he took shots.
Well, he took a shot. With his delivery, was it more playful or was he serious?
It was, but first of all, no. If you're going to approach a woman, the corny line is not going to work. And number two, it's lame. Number three, don't start with some, like, that wasn't, I don't know you well enough for those type of assumptions. So you really pissed me off. I really actually went off on him. And so I said, I never said that. I just said I wasn't cooking. And he said, well, how do you make dressing?
Wait a minute. He started grilling you on the y'all having a recipe debate.
And you know what I said?
Taking too far. He should have changed lanes with it.
And I said, mind you, he was not reading my energy. And I said, I don't know. I've never made dressing before. Oh, that means you can't cook. I said, well, that might be true, but I guess you will never find out. I said, but why are we talking about who can't do what? I said, do you pay bills? Do you pay a woman's bills? You worried about what it is that I can do.
He slid back, didn't he?
So then he goes over here to my friend, because I guess he's trying to explain this case, because I popped off. You know what I mean? Number one, you came up in my space. Number two, you came with the stupidness and the lameness. And then you were accusatory. You don't even know. Instead of just saying, well, can you cook? You accuse me of not being able to cook. And anybody who watches the show knows that I can cook. Anyway, so I went off on him. I absolutely went off on him. And then he tried to play it off by going over there with my friend and trying to plead his case. And I was just like, please get away. I said, it doesn't even matter. I will never cook for you. So you don't even have to worry about whether or not I can cook. So was I wrong in, you know, how I felt about it? Because someone told me, oh, well, he was just joking. But my thing is, when you're just approaching someone, to me, that's not, you know, hey, you know, I noticed you're sitting here. Matter of fact, you could ask me anything about the Cowboys-Eagles game in that moment. How are you enjoying the game? Look at those Eagles. You think they're going to score on this play? You could have asked me anything in the world regarding football in that moment, but you didn't. You chose to ask me about cooking.
So let me ask you this question. What was this guy, I would guess, what a woman would call attractive?
I'm going to be honest. I didn't even look at him. Well, I do know. I was sitting in a chair, and when I saw you on the side of me, you weren't hovering above me. So I paid absolutely no attention to you.
So he was average height, because we know you only want
absolutely
G League players.
Absolutely. Who phone ringing? It'd be Jones. B. Jones, who calling you?
One of my partners, one of my homeboys. You know, the song that already blew up. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting blown up over here right now.
I'm just saying. So I mean,
the song that already went ghetto gold. That's all I'm saying.
What is wrong with me? And what made him think that line was gonna work, or that I was gonna be like, you want me to cook you something?
I think he was trying to get your attention. I'm trying to see the humor in it, KT. I really honestly don't even see the.
But I think that's the line you would like use on someone like if you already knew them.
I was about to say it would have to be somebody I was familiar with, man. For me to
you're like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot my shot. She already knows me, so it's a comfort level there.
But you lost me with the debate part. Was it like he started questioning me, like, brother?
He asked me, what do you put in dressing? And I'm like,
dressing.
I mean, because let's be honest, who makes dressing like all the time? You know what I'm saying? If you ask me about some pork chops or some Alfredo, you know, whatever, I'd be like, oh, I'll use such. Even if I did make dressing, I only make it once a year. So,
but you made dressing before though, Pam. Why you told me you ain't make dressing? Oh, I don't know. Who's this? Was Kate? Well, I know. I watched my wife make dressing. I ain't never made dressing neither, but I could probably go in there and throw it down if I had to.
If my family gave me a recipe for it, I could probably knock dressing out the pot.
Oh, I thought you cooked some dressing before though.
But in my family, everyone plays their role. And turkey and dressing is not my role. Never has been.
Yeah, you gotta be over 45.
Greens and yams, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be over 50 to have those types of responsibilities on.
Exactly.
You gotta at least have 30 plus years on your resume of making said dish.
Right. Oh, here she go right here. Hey girl.
Too late. She too late. She missed it already.
All right. Well, that's all. I just wanted to ask because I was told that, you know, I was a little petty in my response, but I was just he just like literally slid up to me. It's like, what you making for Christmas dinner? I was sitting there like, did he really just ask me that? Like, okay.
Because to be honest, Gemini, a corny line will work with the right person. It will. Like, I guarantee if somebody came to you and you'd have looked at him, he'd have been 6'6", been attractive, and he'd have said it in a joking way.
That's why I asked that, KT.
On the cob and some rolls.
Kevin, that's exactly where I was about to go with it. She ripped the rug underneath me before I went after her.
Yeah.
I know for a fact, it don't matter. If he looked good, that boy could have said, you ain't cooked nothing in your life. You said, baby, I shall lame, but I cook for you. You would have went back at him if it would have been, LeBron James or somebody. Dak Prescott, somebody you would have been attracted to.
Not that. I ain't attracted.
Who you attracted to? Anybody, somebody. What's the dude off of the one that got arrested for beating his white wife?
No, Jonathan Majors, but no, not him either.
He's too short for her.
He's too short.
You like Jonathan Majors?
I did, but first of all, you a beater.
Yeah. Allegedly.
No, they got a video out there of her actually doing something to him. So y'all leave my boy alone. One of the coldest Marvel villains we've ever seen.
And so Kevin, I'm sorry to sidetrack the show, but how they gonna handle that whole situation with him his character was set up to be the next Avengers. I mean, it was supposed
No,
to be
they're not getting rid of him.
okay. I was about to say it was supposed to be a 10-year type deal with going against him now.
It's coming out that she wasn't all that innocent. You know what I'm saying? She, you know, it's different when you just come home and just beat on somebody.
See,
then
I
when
would have to sue her though. I would have to 100% sue her.
Yeah.
Because it's not just defamation. You know, you lie on me, I might lose my job. I can go get another job, but this man lost a body of work that was crazy. I'm talking about $1 million deals and advertising, sponsorships, all kind of appearances. He lost everything at the stroke of a pen.
He never should have.
Oh, here we go.
No, we're not going there.
Hold on. Let me finish my statement. But when she found out about Megan Good, that's when she lost her mind.
Oh, she did? She came out against Megan Good?
The thing that sparked this whole thing was he was supposedly texting someone and she went to grab his phone and that's when they started fighting.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden you start showing up with Megan Good at court. You was texting Megan Good. She done found out about it.
Can you blame him? I mean, Megan Good?
Harlem.
This chick and Megan Good are not even in the same.
Hang on, look. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's our new thing now. Like, hey,
yeah. About that. Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't blame.
that's why she went upside their head and then tried to be mad about it. I'm just saying. Yep. Go ahead. What are we doing now? The drop? Pick six?
Oh, yeah, we got the drop. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the drop.
Here's some these little nasty stuff.
All right, so it's not. She already talked about Nicki Minaj, her album, right?
No, it just dropped this week, didn't it?
I thought it dropped last week.
Mm-mm.
She wasn't here last week, so
yeah, it dropped this week.
I'm a fan, so I ain't heard now.
She texted it out to the group. She texted us on Friday and said, "Hey, y'all, talk about the Nicki Minaj thing." That's what it was.
So Pink Friday 2 by Nicki Minaj is out. Go check that out. I haven't listened to it yet. I did download it. I'll check that out in the morning on my ride to work. But the Coach's Groove this week is going to be a Christmas song, one that I haven't talked about on the show yet. And it's by the Mighty Temptations. And it's called Give Love on Christmas Day.
Give love on Christmas
Day. Y'all like that one?
Yeah. That is a jamming song.
So what you got, B?
Oh, yeah. Let's talk some sneaker game. So this shoe is actually going to be dropping this Saturday, 12/16, 9 a.m. It is another legendary colorway on the threes. This is called Midnight Navy. Not quite sure why they charge us so much for retro threes these days, but $215 to $230 is probably going to be that price point. And I actually have the reverse colorway with the Georgetown, so this is going to be kind of a Georgetown color shoe, but it's going to be a predominantly color block of white. So I'm in love with threes. I'm a three guy. They fit my foot so smooth, and that's probably one of the pair of Jordans that I could wear around all day long and keep my comfort. But we're gonna see what y'all think. We'll start with you, KT. Are you copping or you not?
I'm not a big three guy. And certain colorways just hit, and I probably wouldn't get these.
What about you, Gemini? Well, I stand alone again. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna go out and get these just because, like I said, I got the threes. That's the exact opposite colorway, so it's only so much navy and gray I can wear. Considering I'm not a Cowboy fan, but all Cowboy fans need to be lined up to get this sneaker because it'll look dope with that 88, the navy blue 88 jersey y'all got. You know what I'm saying? With the white star on the side, them things, they'll be hard on that. So good luck to everybody out there that's trying to get them this weekend. They will be everywhere. They're gonna be on the sneaker app. They're gonna be on the foot sites.
Is it still hard to get sneakers these days, or has that calmed down?
It depends on the model. It depends on the model. And for example, Kobe's come out this week as well. I think the Kobe's drop Friday.
And I will be getting those.
So I was gonna do the Kobe's, but I was like, I ain't even finna get Sports Life Talk Nation get geared up for them sneakers, and they got 17 sneakers available for everybody on Friday morning. But
they got a bunch of them. They said like 300,000.
300,000?
Yeah, it's a bunch. I'm like 100,000. It's a bunch of shoes gonna be out there.
Well, if they got 300,000, then we probably got a good
I
chance.
keep exaggerating, but they said it's gonna be a ridiculous amount.
Normally shoes like that, they bring out 30 to 50,000. So 300,000 would be a breath of fresh air, because just about,
like I said, I could be exaggerating.
Yeah, I know
it's gonna be a lot.
You're saying it's gonna be a healthy amount of inventory. So we'll
I should be able to get them on Friday, because at 9 o'clock.
Hey, you lining up?
Bathroom or something. I'm getting them.
I think I'm gonna try to get these as well. So might have to burn my one Christmas gift on those Grinches. But like I said, if you're a 3 fan, if you're a Cowboy fan, your team wear navy, it's a nice shoe, sexy. I promise you, it's gonna hit your foot right, and it's gonna look real good in some jeans and some shorts. So, all right, Kevin, you ready to go to work, man?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Hey, let's go.
It is time for the pick 6. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed in the fantasy this week because it just seemed like I can't catch a break on Monday night. Going into the final day, I had, I think, 2 players left, the Green Bay Packers, as well as Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill goes out there and gets hurt in the first quarter. And so I think I finished in 3rd place. I finished number 2 out of everybody. What's up?
I had 4 players Monday night. I had A.J. Dillon, the Green Bay Packers defense, Tua, and Tyreek Hill.
I knew you was in trouble, though. I knew you were in trouble because you had to eat up 80 points, though, with them 4 players, though. And I knew the defense wasn't going to cover you like that.
Dillon should at least got something.
I felt like Dillon was going to get you 12. Because I looked at you. I said, oh, KT went with Tua. Because it said you had a count.
Because if Tyreek eats, that means Tua's eating. So that's a double deal.
Yeah, I saw what you were doing. I felt like them 2 together was going to get you like 45 to 50. I just didn't see where you was going to get the other 30 points from with A.J. Dillon.
I was thinking that A.J. Dillon could do something against the Giants.
Yeah, but you needed a lot. You had 60 going into Monday, and the number 1 was at like 129, so you had to go a long way. But anyway, we'll get a one of his props. So shout out to Thomas. I think this might be Thomas' 2nd or 3rd time winning this year. He's had a real strong year with the fantasy. He finished with 145 points, which seems that if you can break 150 on a weekly basis, then you're probably gonna win the weekly contest, because the numbers have just been all over the place. All right, y'all. Here we go. It's time to talk some sports. And speaking of football, we had a very dramatic situation that transpired this past weekend.
Well, it just became a little, have they lost the locker room? What is going on here with Mahomes?
I just said that frustration is growing for Mahomes. He can only do so much, Jim, and how many times has he won the game? He's upset with the refs.
And I've never seen him like that before.
He was yelling at the refs.
Great respect for those 2.
Oh, how the mighty has fallen. Just like that, bright skin ain't in no more. Bright folks, he set bright folks back 15 years with that tantrum. The face of the NFL is openly criticizing referees. And let's just be honest, a play that they were dead wrong. Tony was offsides. It was offside.
He was playing DB. That's how offsides he was on.
He was way in the neutral zone. It was a great play. I get what Patrick Mahomes was saying. Referees do normally warn you, but the wide receiver has to ask the ref and say, hey, am I okay? And the ump will say, you need to scoot back a little bit, and they'll make that adjustment. Tony never looked over there to the sideline to make those adjustments. So what was going to be another legendary comeback for the Chiefs in, Patrick Mahomes is 12-1 in November and December and at home, and it's just all of these great statistics. And now all of a sudden, the Buffalo Bills finally pull off that elusive win, defeating the Kansas City Chiefs, and what we will probably look back and the reason why Patrick Mahomes may never ever win an MVP again. Kevin, how bad was this for Patrick Mahomes' legacy?
That was a terrible look, B. Jones, because his frustration was with his receivers. It's just his whole point, and I do get the point he was trying to make a little bit. Last week, they lost because of a pass interference that wasn't called. So he was saying, okay, if y'all swallow the whistle on that, this play didn't impact anything. Like, they didn't have an advantage or anything off that. So I got what he was saying.
I always agree with that as if they need to get rid of offensive offsides. I just think if you lined up behind the tip of the nose of the ball, which is considered the line of scrimmage where the tip of the ball is, right? If you lined up behind that, anywhere behind that, then it shouldn't be offensive offsides. Let me tell you why I say that, KT. And this is a debate of the rules, and anybody want to call into the show and get with me, they can. But if a quarterback is scrambling and runs up to that line of scrimmage and throws the ball, as long as any part of the quarterback's body is behind the line of scrimmage, that is considered a legal pass, a legal forward pass. So if that's the case, like you said, he wasn't in motion, he wasn't moving, he didn't get an early start. He's standing there where he was standing, gave him no advantage. As a matter of fact, the play wasn't even really called for him. The play went to Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce just made this miraculous throw back across field, and Tony caught it and went to the end zone. So I think Patrick Mahomes' point was correct with that one.
It was a valid point, but here's the thing. Tony was playing defensive end. That was pretty bad. When you look at the replay, you're like, how have you been playing football this long
and not know? Has zero spatial awareness. But do you feel like this is a proponent of Kansas City? Kind of, people been caught, the referees, the NFL, they've been writing the scripts to favor Kansas City. Kansas City's always got the calls. If it was a pass interference to be had, it's been Kansas City's way. Now all of a sudden they kind of getting in their own way, and the referees can't even bail them out. The referees can't catch the ball for Marquez Scantling.
That's another thing. They got cheap. They should have went and got DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, man,
got somebody like that.
They got Hopkins, Landry, and Julio Jones before the year. Now they're not going to be burners, but the offense ain't never been built off of the offense has been built off of maybe one or two burners.
Because you go get DeAndre Hopkins, you got Travis Kelce, you got Rice, who's coming along pretty nice.
Rice and more burners. So you didn't need that speed. You should have got Julio Jones, and you should have got DeAndre Hopkins, and you would have had some hands. I'm talking about
he ain't gonna drop anything. So if I'm them, this offseason, we making some moves.
Now, but I gotta say this, and every time I say this, people get mad at me. Eric Bieniemy is no longer there, and now we're starting to see little.
Nobody wants to talk about that, though. B.
Nobody want to talk about the fact that Eric Bieniemy ain't there, and that the Kansas City Chiefs averaging 24 points a game, 7 to 10 points down from what they've averaged over the last 4 years. Ain't nobody.
Eric Bieniemy, he holds people accountable too.
And meanwhile, Sam Howell over there looking like he was a first-round draft pick in Washington.
I mean, that number isn't his numbers better than Mahomes this year?
I ain't gonna say they're better than Mahomes.
I think I saw a post where they either similar or his is a tad bit better.
Washington got a lot of issues and they're not winning games, but I guarantee you, it ain't because of Eric Bieniemy. They got some other issues. They got some players they need to fix up and some holes, some patches they need to cover. But I don't know, man. I'm pitching for Eric Bieniemy to become the head coach of the Saints after we get rid of Dennis Allen, bummy self. All right, KT. There was another. Oh, my bad. We got the music going on. All right, there we go. All right, that was another round of ejections, Kevin. Now all of a sudden, I'm starting to get concerned. It's one thing that you, my big brother, has always taught me when we go to these games. You say, B, the referees should never make themselves a part of the game. Well, last week, Jamal Murray was kicked out. I can't remember. I think Jaylen Brown was kicked out. Now this week, you got what is considered a MVP candidate in Jokic, who was kicked out. And let's just be real. In Chicago, we ain't paying tickets to go see Kobe White. you got Zach LaVine out. Everybody came out there as a Chicago fan to see the 2 years ago MVP, and he gets put out the game loses his edge. I didn't come to pay to see Kobe White. So my thing to you is are they getting out of hand? Or the referees on some kind of strike? Are they being emotional? What is
they're too sensitive because this is like 2 weeks in a row he's been injected. He got injected last week.
And he's not a bad guy. Murray was one kicked off last week in the double nuggets game.
The Joker that got ejected twice. B.
Really? I didn't know. But still, man, it's too much. Hey, look, when y'all start kicking the best players out in the game, you are literally creating a vacuum of talent that we can't replace in that one game. And people, and then you want to charge people $170 to come sit in these middle tier seats. I'm sorry, fam. Hey, I don't care if
the referee,
your mama a bad name.
Yeah, you can't just take everything to heart. If I'm talking to another player, that's a part of the game. As long as I'm not saying, hey, after this, me and you, blase, chitty, chitty, bang, bang, stuff like that, then you good, man.
Strap up.
Basketball is like, basketball is more mental than physical.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can't get with the referees kicking the best players out, man. I'm sorry.
And whenever that happens, the NBA should go to those officials and they should be suspended.
Never again. Yeah, never again. Don't you kick out the best players unless they are, like Kevin said,
unless they Draymond Green you.
They Draymond Green, even another player. If Jokic go over and hit another player, he got to go.
He's gone. But if he say something to you,
but you don't like the way he's talking, I'm sorry. You got to get over that. All right, Kevin. Last pick six. I don't have a full six because we're running over the hour, but it was some major news when Ohtani, who was the former pitcher / batter of the Angels, Anaheim Angels or Los Angeles Angels, I don't know what they called nowadays, but he left and went to free agency, signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers for a 10-year, $700 million contract, the most lucrative contract we've ever seen in U.S. sports history. And then news breaks less than 24 hours later that instead of getting $700 million, he says he's going to get $2 million a year for the next 10 years. And at the end of it, he's going to become the next Bobby Bonilla. And he's going to get paid $680 million he deferred towards the end of his contract. Now, I'm going to start with you, Gemini. If your husband was a professional ball player, knowing that it's 10 years before he can see that check, are you okay with that? I mean, what are you like, baby, yeah, we'll get that check in 10 years. You might not be here.
No, because when I divorce you in 5, I need all my money. It's a no for me.
So this the deal, though. Now this the deal. Based off of his address and where he's living at in the state of California, $70 million a year would have actually came out to be $32 million a year. So he would have been losing over 50% of his money due to the state taxes. KT, you think this was the right move, man, to defer your money?
Man, run me all my coins, man. I don't get that. If I'm gonna sign this contract, he could be gone in 10 years.
He could be dead in 10 years. Now, I'm pretty sure the contract is gonna state that you got to pay out his family.
Yeah, I know. It's like they get guaranteed, like but still, I want to be able to see this money.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. What this comes, if you got to do all that, you should have signed with the Texas Rangers or Georgia, the Atlanta Braves, a state where there was no state tax and
no state tax. You'd have got all your coins.
You'd have got all your money. I don't understand why you would go sign with the Dodgers and then you got to get paid 10 years from now.
You still gonna lose. You still gonna lose with the Dodgers. I mean, it don't even matter.
Kevin, I don't know. The Dodgers fans may be coming at you for that one. But all right, y'all. That was it. That was it for the week of the Pick Six. And I don't have a great video today to show y'all for the Yeet of the Week because we already know who the Yeet of the Week is. Yeah, it's a little bit corny. I don't care what you got to say, but that young man, Kel Damo, if y'all were with me behind the scenes and y'all saw this young man work.
Oh, sorry, B. Jones. I made that face. I didn't know you were going to give it to Kel Damo. I thought you were going to give it to the LSU dude. So keep going.
No.
I thought you were going to give it to the Cowboys.
No, I gave Jaden Daniels the yeet a little while ago after some of his game performances.
So I don't want people to be like, oh, he don't rock with Kel. No, I thought he was about to say.
Trust me, it was hard for me to put him on the back burner, but what Kel Damo pulled off was crazy. That song is crazy. Like I said, I've listened to the song probably 500 times now. It is super dope. I mean, I'd be waking up in the morning, Merry Christmas.
And also, people got to hear the other song.
Well, that's what I was about to say, KT. He don't get just the Eagle of the Week because he's a superb artist. But me and KT have been rocking with this young man since probably right at COVID or right before COVID. He was one of the first people that came on You Got Next. I know for a fact he was one of the first 6 or 7 guests we had on the You Got Next platform. Back then, we was more like the collaborative series. It was back in 2019, and Kel Damo rocked with us, and we've seen his music grow. His collection is sick. Every time he dropped the song. Matter of fact, one of our songs that we used to come off the show with was VV's. And so we just think I think the world of this young man, and his albums are a hit. He got a Caribbean album or Afro beats. Y'all got to go check the young man out. That is Kel Domo, Keldomo. But Kel Domo, for being the truth, man, for being a genius, for being the future, for being extraordinary and elite, you deserve a yeet. Let's go home, y'all.
All right. So last minute shout outs. Who we shouting out this week? Who we going?
If y'all saw the Devin Haney versus the Rougarou fight, I was really disappointed in the performance of the Rougarou, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Devin Haney. And also I want to give a shout out to the young ladies at Duncanville. That's right. As much as I love DeSoto and as much as I love Duncanville, those two teams had to play against each other. The girls basketball teams had to face off last night. And Duncanville pulled off the game with a 1-point victory. I am going to challenge all the Sports Life Talk family for us to show up when they take their game to DeSoto in January. So we got to show up. It's gonna be a who's who type of affair. I'm talking about the whole city of Dallas is gonna be out. This is a matchup of 2 top 15 teams in the country in girls basketball. And then lastly, shout out to all the players that's playing in the championship weekend at the Jerry World. Congratulations. I know there's got to be a moment like any other. Hope y'all go out there, stay healthy, get your crowns. But nonetheless, we're making it here. It's history in the making. So congratulations to all those young athletes.
All right, KT.
I want to give a shout out to the princess of Sports Life Talk. That's KD's daughter, Jay. Like we said earlier in the show, she's celebrating her 16th birthday. So shout out to Jay, shout out to KD, and just shout out to the SLT Nation.
All right. Well, I just want to shout out you guys for always being there, always showing up, showing out. Let's see who else. I feel like I wanted to shout out somebody this week, but I completely forgot. So
that's an old age.
Hey, I want to get one more shout out. My grandmama turned 87 years old on the 15th. Happy birthday, Grandma. I love you.
Oh, and also on Monday, I'll be turning a year older. I forgot that.
172. Hey.
That means you're 85. So let's go.
I said 172.
Oh, 195.
Right, I'm 85. Oh, you know what? I want to give a shout out to my sister that lives in Houston, my poor baby. She got new. Well, she texted me. I believe it was last Thursday. She done fell through the attic, y'all, trying to get Christmas decorations and hurt her shoulder. She had to have surgery on Saturday, but she is back at home. She's doing well.
Kevin, you are dead wrong.
No, because I thought about
you going
no. My homeboy, he shows up every now and then, the Cool Breeze.
Yeah,
I remember that happened to him, so that's what popped in my head.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking National Lampoon's Christmas though.
No, I'm thinking Home Alone too. Like,
yeah, like a Christmas movie.
I don't want to laugh because she had to have surgery, but she is good. But just the thought of somebody following.
Yeah, she ruined it all with the surgery. She ruined everything with the hey, you really in pain. Like that's one of the things you're supposed to get up and shake it off. And we laugh. No.
Yeah.
We had to take you to the quick count.
Yeah,
goodness.
She had to go to the ER and she hurt her hip. Her hip is fine, but she had to have surgery. Her shoulder was all busted. So shout out to my sister. I will probably be heading to Houston next weekend to check on her. So all right, that's all we got for this week. Where's the party at this weekend, KT? Ow.
At your auntie house.
Hey, next Tuesday, we'll be in Irving. If anybody want to go out to the girls basketball, the Tuesday night lights with KT and I, we'll be in Irving watching JJ Pierce versus Irving High School. All right, y'all. Yeet.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.